Yesterday, on October 16th, Mojang announced Minecraft's 1.19 update, the Wild Update. This update is revamping the swamp, adding a new wood type in mobs, and is also adding the Deep Dark and the Warden. The Warden and the Deep Dark have been moved to this update, which means that we'll have to wait longer, but it's worth the wait for everything that it's offering. This update is huge, so stick around to learn about everything it has to offer. Starting off with swamps, there is a new swamp biome being added called the Mangrove Swamp. This biome is a variation of the swamp biome that has a new tree, the mangrove tree. Mangrove trees are a new type of tree that can be grown in the water. When they grow, they have long roots that come out of the water and hold up the trunk of the tree. Then we have frogs. Frogs are a new mob that spawn in swamps. They will jump around and onto lily pads. And unlike most mobs where their baby variants are just smaller versions of the adult version, the baby version of the frog will be a tadpole. The frogs will also have different colors based on which biome the tadpole grows up in. One other mob for the swamp is the firefly, a small mob that flies around and brings light to the night. Of course, with any updates, we're getting new blocks. With 1.19, we're getting the mud block that can also become mud bricks. And then finally, for the swamp section of the update, we have boats with chests. There isn't much to say about it other than it's a boat with a chest in it, so you can store more when you travel by water. Next is the Deep Dark. The Deep Dark was supposed to be added in 1.17, then got moved to 1.18 when Caves and Cliffs got split in two, and now it's being moved to the 1.19 update. Which is sad, but it's definitely worth it for what's being added. For starters, the Deep Dark is now going to have ancient cities. These are old cities made of deep slate that are also covered in skulk. Along with ancient cities, there are some new skulk blocks. First up, the Skulk Catalyst, and it's responsible for spreading the skulk. When a mob dies near the Skulk Catalyst, it will spread the skulk, and the more XP that the Skulk Catalyst absorbs, the more it will spread. Then there's the Skulk Shrieker, which is the scariest block ever. When the Skulk Shrieker hears the sound of a skulk sensor, it will let off a shrieking sound and make everything go dark around you. The ancient cities are also where the Warden lives, and if the Skulk Shriekers hear the sound of a skulk sensor one too many times, then the Warden will come out of the skulk and attack you. The Warden hits hard, taking away half of the player's health while they are wearing full netherite. It is sad that the Deep Dark is being moved to the next update, but it's going to be worth the wait. Finally, there's the Minecraft mob vote, and the mob that the community voted in is the OA. When you give the OA item, it will go and pick up the same item that are around it and will drop it off at a note block. That is everything that is supposed to be coming with the 1.19 update. And in case you're wondering, the Wild update is supposed to be released sometime within 2022. This is the end of the video, so I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!